I think I got it working again. I'm not quite sure what was going on there, but it looks like camera is now functioning again. And we're back to have another live stream connection chat. It's been a week since I last talked to you all, and very, very grateful for all of the comments that you've been sending in to me. In fact, there's been a long list of questions that you've asked, and I don't know which ones to begin. So I've been spending the last few days trying to figure out just what it is that you want me to begin looking at. However, over the weekend, it struck me that something was not really said well at our last meeting, and it really bubbled up as I started looking at a lot of the live stream videos that I've been watching the past few days, and really felt that it was time that maybe I really focus in on how do you actually make a difference with live streaming. And this is a personal thing that I, as a live broadcaster, those that you know, I have a weekly Coping with Cancer broadcast, and so I've been involved the last 2 years in using this live video broadcasting technology to talk to cancer patients, caregivers, survivors. And I've also been working with this technology since way back in 2002. So I've seen a lot come and go. But the last few months, as the excitement on live streaming has taken off, I really find that there's an issue about really how will you impact your clients. There tends to be a discussion about, let's talk about the technology, let's talk about social media. In fact, why I just jumped on now without any warning to you was really because I came off of a broadcast two broadcasts over the weekend and one today, where everything that was being said really came down to, here's all the different technology changes that have occurred. And there are a lot. I mean, you know, Facebook Live is allowing live broadcasting because we're on it today. Those of you that have been in the Twitter world know about Periscope, to use it to get to your audience. And on Friday at VidCon, YouTube announced their YouTube Live product that is shortly coming out. And that means you as a coach, as a person who wants to bring their message to your audience, has a number of different software platforms to choose from. And that can be very confusing, it can be overwhelming. And so all these so-called experts are talking about technology. And then all the social media people are jumping in saying, and you've got to do this because this is the way you make money. This is the way you build your business. And it just struck me as something that didn't fit right with me, because as a coach trying to help cancer patients, my focus has been on really helping those patients get answers to the issues and pain points that they're facing. My reason to begin live streaming wasn't about getting more clients. It was about helping people in need. As a cancer survivor myself, when I was in hospital, I had a lot of issues. I continue to have a lot of issues, and I want someone there by my side to try and help me out. And so I decided to do live broadcasting to help other people get on with dealing with the issues around cancer. Now, if you're a wellness coach or a life coach or a spiritual coach, a nutrition specialist, all of these different areas, you're probably in that field not because you can make money doing it, but because you really have a heart-centered desire to help those people in need. And what I've sensed over the last few years of using this technology is that live video allows you to build a relationship with people very, very quickly. so much better than what I was doing on my blog or with my posts on Facebook or my posts on Google Plus. Really, there was a way of building trust with an audience as they got to know me and listened to what I was talking about. And as a result, I was invited essentially to answer questions and help them deal with the problems that they're facing. And that's really what this is all about. I think you want to look at Facebook Live and YouTube Live and Periscope, which will soon be Twitter Live, as software platforms that allow you to build a face-to-face conversation, to stimulate an engagement between you and those people who have a problem and are searching for an answer. Everyone says, well, we got video. Video we know is powerful. People like to watch video. They'll pay attention to video. You can say a lot in a few seconds on video that would be pages and pages of text in my blog or in my post. But what really comes with live video is a way of people engaging with you because you've got an active comment field. People can if you found me on right now, you'd be able to jump in, put a comment in, and I could respond and interact with you so that you could essentially find out who I am and what do I believe in right there and then on the spot. Not just watching a video of me explaining certain things, but interacting with me. And certainly on our live cancer broadcast in the last 7 months, we had nearly 4,000 people jump into our weekly broadcast. That meant I was impacting, and my guests and my co-hosts were impacting, nearly 4,000 people. I can't do that on my blog. I can't do it on my posts, but I sure can do it with live video. And of course, we added a little feature on our show is because we allowed the viewing audience to turn their camera on and jump in and interact with us all. And that made a big, big difference because that was truly interacting and having a conversation, much like you would do with a person face-to-face over coffee. And in fact, you're never going to replace the face-to-face coffee sessions. That's the ultimate way to sit down with someone and work with them because they ask questions, you answer, you interact, they get to feel comfortable with you, they get to understand you, they begin to understand your level of knowledge and whether you actually can fit their needs. As I said just a few minutes ago, I came off of a live broadcast and it was clear that the people speaking didn't understand my questions at all and weren't at the level of giving me the answers that I really needed. And so I could quickly make that decision in that session and bow out of it, and I probably won't stay in touch with them. I'll stay on their email list to really see if they can, in fact, at a certain point in time, offer answers to my questions. But the live video interaction gave me an immediate feedback, was this a good fit? And that's what you're looking for as a coach or a healthcare professional, healthcare specialist. There are so many issues. If we just take the cancer journey, I know that I needed a lot of oncology expertise during my treatment program, but when I left, it came into post-treatment, there were still lots of issues. I mean, I've needed health, general wellness information to get my vitality back. I needed physical exercise help in order to learn to walk again well. I needed to eat differently, and so I needed to talk about nutrition. I needed to deal with career issues to come back into work. I had financial issues of how could I generate new revenue. I had spiritual issues because I had faced death 3 times and was really trying to figure out what it is that, why I'm here and what is my big life questions all about. Where's my life going? It's a very complicated jigsaw puzzle of questions needing answers. And I've been searching actively for, in my 4th year now, looking for people to help me deal with my issues. And I know all of you who are watching this see that with your clients, and you want to be with them one-on-one and help them through the myriad of issues that they face. I'm just getting very passionate about live video. I've used it for years and years. I'm not enthralled with the technology. It's not a shiny toy for me. It's a communication device. It allows people to get to know me, get to know whether I've got anything of value, and whether they want to work with me on solving the pain and issues that they're facing. That's why you're going to have, should have some interest in live streaming. It is something where you can make a difference in a very quick way to a large audience. You can broadcast to your Facebook channel and get lots of people to know about you. You can do it on YouTube. You can do it on Twitter. The people that don't know you will know you very quickly by watching your videos, whether they're short like this one is today, just a few minutes, or longer as I've had in the past, where I've really, had issues that I went on with many PowerPoint slides and tried to give you a greater understanding of, where live streaming fits in. And now you've been kind enough to give me a lot of new questions like, what in the world would I talk about? I couldn't believe that question because, man, here's all the issues that I faced. There's so many things that you could talk about live that would catch my attention and want me to join your community and follow you. People writing to me and saying, oh my heavens, I just don't like what I look like on camera. I don't like the sound of my voice. I really want to be, just posting on my blog or on Facebook or on Google. And I get that. It took me a long time before I got comfortable what I looked like on camera. But there are some steps you can take to get over that if that's really, what you want to do. It's no different than sitting with a person, having coffee with them. They see you. The only difference is you don't get to see yourself. You're not recording it. But everyone is there looking at you, and once you get comfortable to what they're looking at, then you can adapt your style to be more conversational, maybe to change your body language, your nonverbal issues to communicate better. It's just a skill. You didn't know how to write at the beginning when you started your blog. You didn't know how to take your blog articles and get them down into short video or into short text posts. It was a skill you had to learn. And now this is just a new way of how do I take what I'm writing about and how do I do it on camera. And, if it's nothing more than just taking your blog article and your post and reading them on camera so that people see you and then answering their questions right then and there, you will get people answering those questions and interacting with you to a higher degree than you're going to get when you take a look at your blog post and you see that maybe you got one comment and there's no conversation beginning. This methodology does build a conversation. So anyways, I'm starting to meander. I just wanted to make the point that you do make a difference and that people want to meet you because depending on what you've got to say, it may just be what they need. And you can't do that hidden away. You can't do it just with your articles because they don't get a great enough exposure. Video gets you more exposure. So how do you become more comfortable with this technology is really what I'm talking about and will continue to talk about, over the next few weeks. So, today was just really, a very short thank you for sending in all of your questions. I will respond to them. And to know that you do make a difference, this technology does fit in. Don't worry about the technology components of it. Don't worry about the social media experts that are probably bombarding you. Do this, this is the biggest, greatest shiny toy. Just think of it as a new way of having conversations. That's what you really need to do. And if you do that, you're going to find you're making a bigger difference with the clients, and the ripple effect that you want to have in your community as a coach is going to occur. So again, leave me questions here on this Facebook page. Definitely comment and I'll answer it, because the comments stay up forever. I go back to past videos and respond over time. Any direct questions, just send it to dave@findyournewnormal.com. And, I'll just pop in probably another couple of days, because I want to get now at some of these questions that you've sent me that will make you a little bit more comfortable with getting your message out to the people that you think you want to reach. So again, thanks for taking a few minutes and listening to me. Share this, because sharing is really important to get this message out to more people. Like this post on Facebook so that I know I'm on track. Leave me comments that I can answer. Let's use the social aspects of this tool, this platform, to build a conversation between you and me, and make sure that I'm giving you answers to the questions that you're facing. So there you go. Thanks again. Talk to you real soon. Bye for now.